Hi everyone, this is Dave Evans. I'm going to take a quick look at the new DV plugin, especially on the Silver ETF, SLV, to have a look at what's been working on that and what might have actually allowed you to trade it recently with some degree of safety, but also with some degree of return. So let's have a look. So SLV, you can see it's yeah, to put it short, it went nuts on the way up and on the way down. So now it'll be interesting to see if there was any way of trading that, or what might have been good ways of trading that over the last few weeks without too big a drawdown on the way down. So let's have a look at the new DV indicators plugin. So this is the main panel that you see. You've got a list of all the indicators you can try out. One of the neat reports is that you can try out all the different indicators on different markets and get a very quick summary report as to what might be working best. So let's have a look at SLV, and I'm also going to look at let's say the DVB indicator, which is a well-known trend mean reversion indicator, and let's stick a trend oscillator in there as well. Okay, let's see how that works. Now I just press Control R, or I can go to the panel at the top here and allow for a DV report. So now what this will do is it will run through all the data for each of those indicators, and if you wanted to, you could have done lots of different markets at the same time. So we can see here that in general, the applying a straight mean reversion indicator actually performed pretty badly. In fact, it performs so badly that it may be worth doing the opposite and seeing what happens. So what this has got, it's got today's key signal. So we've got this signal here. So that's what today's signal is. What the indicator value currently is. 1 year return here, which is minus 40%. The 1 year sharp, in which case it's minus 1.1, and the compound annual growth rate, which in this case is minus 41.7%. So as I said, that's pretty poor, but it's so poor that it may be worth looking at to see if we could make a profit by doing the opposite. So now I'm going to use the main DV indicators panel. I'm going to bring up, let's have a look at one of the ones which has the better or the worst performance. So SLV. So this should bring up a very neat report of the indicator. So we've got a nice long list of the metrics. This yellowish shade here tells you the 250 days. This tells you a longer term, 1,000 days. And as we can see here, it's as we know, it's pretty poor. But what I quite like about this chart is the consistency of it performing badly. That implies that doing the opposite would have actually potentially been a profitable scenario. So this is a bit of a cheat. It's not actually part of the indicator package itself, but it's relatively easy to do. So if I swap over the signals, we can see it's not perfect by any means. There's some fairly big drawdowns there, 45%. However, in the last few years, this has not been a bad strategy. And if we outline it here, you can see, yeah, it's been a bit hit recently, but overall it would have allowed you to capture all of this trend, potentially without too much drawdown, apart from this big whammo here, which again was part of the credit crunch where a lot of things got hit. Yeah, so I hope this demonstrates some of the potential with it and how you can quickly identify using the reports, kind of the type of indicators that might suit any particular market.